Hello, well, here I am once again talking about the yes and no answers to some important question. Today's is a little bit out of the usual list of important issues for mankind, but perhaps it should be up there. The question is this: should I avoid stepping on ants? When you think about this is probably a question where your answers define how you relate to not only the natural world but the world around you. It's quite a good reflection of one's inner turmoils. So, anyway, let's get on with it. I'm going to deal with the no group first, that is, those that don't see any point in avoiding stepping on ants. Argument number one is that, well, we're the dominant species, we're the boss, everything else is inferior to us. Why should we give anyone a break, really, that hasn't helped us in any way? They, after all, are not nice, cuddly pets like dogs and cats. They don't produce milk like cows. Basically, they're useless. So I don't see any point in really looking after them in any particular way, so I'm going to step on them if I feel like it. The second point here is that, well, perhaps they are seen as pests, really. The classic ants coming and spoiling a picnic, or even getting into your house, maybe into the sugar bowl. You don't want an ant's nest in your house. They're kind of undesirable creatures, really. Another one, number three, is they're kind of yucky. They're bugs. They're the sort of creature that you're really not very glad to see in the first place. I don't like bugs. I don't see why I should be asked to. And then finally, there are some pretty nasty, unpleasant ants out there. There are safari ants, carpenter ants, red ants, some ants that kind of rampage across countries in Africa and seem to eat everything. They're not, in any sense, the kind of creatures that we want to give a break to. So I'm going to take the view that I don't like them because they might be malign. How do I know the ants that I'm avoiding stepping on might be some of that lot? I'm not an expert, I'm an entomologist, so maybe I'm saving someone else from a lot of discomfort. Okay, well, that's the no group. Now the yes group. Those that are saying, well, we really want to avoid stepping on ants. I suppose the first and most prominent, and perhaps the most powerful argument is they are, after all, God's creatures. They are fellow inhabitants of the planet. They have their own spot in the ecosystem. Who are we to hurt them, to damage them? Why should we take advantage of our superior power and cause their lives a misery? Another argument is that they may well be doing something quite important in the whole ecological, interrelated network of the animal population of the planet. Maybe they're churning up the soil in a particular way. They are perhaps preparing the future for trees, for other kind of plant life in my area, something that we will need at some point in the future. We might even view them as a source of food. That seems to have been raised as a possibility in recent years, and has certainly been proven to be effective by some what we would call remote or primitive tribes. Finally, another pretty good answer is that they are so amazingly clever, industrious, and hardworking. You have to admire them. They accomplish amazing feats of engineering, building bridges out of themselves across gullies for the others to cross on. They build massive structures. They have social structures like termites and wasps and bees. They have soldiers, they have drones, they have workers, and so forth. So they're pretty terrific, and I think we should leave them alone. Okay, well, what is my take on all of this? Well, I'm much more toward the side of the yes people on this. I certainly am not going to be walking on any ants on purpose, unless, of course, they're trying to attack me. I can't say that I would make a mild detour around an ant procession when I'm out walking in the woods, but I would still make an effort to avoid hurting them. So there it is. You make your judgment. Okay, well, thanks for watching that one. If you liked it, give me a like, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and enjoy the rest of your day. Okay, thanks for watching. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.